board over here. Trying to see where it is. Oh goodness.
It's getting bigger. Definitely getting stronger. Okay, come on, people. How does this road? Is this a road here? Is there just a lot of people on this road? I want to go 1 more mile north, okay?
Okay,
everybody's turning here. We're going north.
Let's go
1
north.
more mile.
1 more mile. I've switched to roof cam. Lighting's a little bit better here, so. Wow.
Wow, look at that. Good night. It's about 3/4 of a mile straight east of us. Oh, man. We got half a mile to our east road. We're going to do it again. Oh, these guys are working around here.
Okay, where's our east road?
Coming up.
Coming.
I know.
Right.
Yes, it is. Okay, will do. All right, we got our east road here.
Okay.
We got a long east road, so we ought to be able to drive up
Okay.
to it again.
Wow.
Pretty close.
It is.
It's a lot of dust being picked up too. Man, this thing is dusty. Watch the window. All right. Oh, it's going through the windmills. It's crossing the road that we are on. Right ahead of us, less than a mile now.
Wow.
We're on dash cam now, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Let's zoom up a little. It's up the road from us, probably half a mile now. I'm thinking we go 1 more mile east.
Yeah.
We got to go 1 more mile east.
We don't have an east option.
We don't have, we got to go 1 more mile east here. It's now across the road we're on, going northeast. It's a 1/4 of a mile in the field. All right, there it is. It's a 1/4 mile. Oh, it almost knocked those poles down here. Knocked the sign down.
Yeah, there is damage.
Across.
There is damage.
Okay, so it's going right next to a windmill. That's our road. We got to go another mile. At least. Luckily, we got a good road here. All right, so now the tornado's directly north of us. The tornado's directly north of us. Less than half a mile. I can see condensation all the way down to the ground.
Okay.
All right, we got our north road coming up real fast. This thing's also taking a left turn. It's going more straight north now. I think it's occluding a little bit.
Okay, roof cam has switched to night vision. So
Somebody's brakes are smelling. Okay, we're going north. The tornado is northwest of us, maybe a half a mile. Boy, it's getting windy here.
okay, there's dash cam view.
Yeah, dash cam. Keep it on dash cam. We got Wedge winds, RFD, tornado is just up the road here.
Okay, one thing you can see a little bit better with the night vision here.
You want to try it?
I am trying it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
We got the night vision on. We got the night vision. Okay, it's crossing the road that's in front of us.
If you could pass that person. Yeah, okay, so it just crossed.
Just across the road, right up ahead of us here. I can't tell if it knocked down any windmills. If it didn't, it threaded the needle, that's for sure. Okay, it's on the ground a 1/4 of a mile to our northeast now. No further than a 1/4 of a mile. It's just right there again.
Back on dash cam.
Back on dash cam. there was no road there. Okay, we gotta go north another mile, then east. It's also getting dark. Just remember that too. Now it's almost straight east of us, about a half a mile, maybe a little more.
It is.
All right, so we got an east road coming up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to swing all the way around, so hang tight. What's going on behind us?
Okay, we got to do our east road here. If there is a road, there wasn't a road on the last one. Come on, you just went past it. Go east. Yeah, that guy missed his turn. He's backing up. Yeah, it's on the ground east of us here. We got a good beat on it now.
Okay, back on dash cam.
Back on dash cam. Okay, the tornado is southeast of us now. It's working on it. Well, it's going to cross the road right there.
Yes, it is. Wow, look at that.
It's right in front of us.
It's right in
front of us again. You might. Boy, it's moving faster than you think. It's going right through a house.
Oh no.
Right through a house. Look at that. Pull back wide. Pull back wide. Look at the debris.
Move your
Look
phone.
at all the debris.
Move your phone.
Oh my gosh, it just hit this house. Steady, 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 steady.
Oh.
It just hit a house right here, guys.
Oh,
Direct hit.
oh,
Took a
no.
direct hit. We gotta go check.
Oh
We
my
gotta
gosh.
check.
Oh my gosh.
We have to check. It
Yes,
took
we
a
do.
direct. This house took a direct hit.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go check on him.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's check on him.
Okay.
We gotta check.
Okay. Sound your siren. Sound your siren.
I'm doing it.
What kind of
All right,
house?
it's a mobile home too.
Okay.
Keep it on the tornado. I'm gonna go check and see if anybody's heard here.
Okay.
All right, turn the siren off.
Okay.
Turn it off.
Okay. All right. So we sounded the siren. So hopefully people here can hear us. Okay. We have lots of people now showing up. A couple of other storm chasers. Definitely gonna go in the house and see if we can. Okay, we don't have an answer yet. We're praying that they were in the storm shelter. They're still calling for people. You can see the damage in my shot. I just want to show you guys. This is the mobile home that was just destroyed. There's two other storm chasers, and they're calling out, trying to listen for people. Hopefully they had a storm shelter. There were several barns on the property that are completely destroyed. And there's an emergency crew on the scene. We're just trying to find out if there was a storm shelter. Okay, you can see the tornado moving off in the background. So again, this is going to be 3 miles northwest of Bloom, Kansas. 3 miles northwest of Bloom, Kansas. All right. Okay, what'd you find out?
They're gone. They're gone. The
Okay.
police, the fire department just told us everybody's gone.
Okay.
So great news there.
Great
Leather
news.
gloves.
Okay, great news. Everybody on Facebook that's watching, if you're watching on
Did you give them a location where that was?
Yes, it's 3 miles
Okay.
northwest of Bloom.
All right, everybody's gone. David, this thing took a direct hit. It just destroyed this mobile home.
Wow, the roar.
I mean,
the
destroyed.
roar from that was just incredible. I can't.
That guy's got a nail in his tire.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. We probably have a nail too.
Yeah, let's go, people. What are you saying?
He said it has 20 yards or something. Okay, so I can see in the field directly to our northeast, you can see a lot of debris out in the field.
Yeah.
Can you turn your
all over the place?
Let's turn the, okay.
Okay,
Turn
yeah,
the
we got that
flashers off.
There's
Okay.
debris all over the place here.
I am switching to night vision so that you guys can get a better look at this. Debris you can see in the field just close to us is just scattered debris all over the place. Large pieces of tin, pieces of that barn. Okay, and so yeah, lots of prayers. Probably a lot of farmhouses up here. County Road 118 north of Bloom. Okay, probably about 3 to 4 miles north of Bloom is where it's going to cross 118, and it's moving northeast. Moving northeast.
Yeah, you know what? The best news of all tonight, the absolute best news, nobody was home at that mobile home. At that farmhouse, nobody was home. The fire department came and told us there was probably 4 or 5 of us out there. Some other storm chasers, by the way, too. They were behind us, pulled up. We all went and started looking. We looked in the mobile home first. We looked for a storm shelter. Then the fire department came and said they're gone. Nobody's home there. So fantastic, because somebody would have got hurt in that. That mobile home's gone. I mean, it's still there, but it's destroyed.
And as you can tell in our video, you can see that the tornado is definitely still on the ground. This is going to be a long track tornado, Val.
Yes, it is. It already is. And I'm not for sure. You know, we might catch it again. We're going to be on dirt roads if we do.
And again, this is straight north of Kansas, Bloom, Kansas.
Our road just ended. Man.
Okay, we've got to go north.
Let's go north.
Yeah, we have to go north.
Okay, let's go north.
So it's getting pretty dark out there. In the dark. It continues northeast. Looking to be a large tornado now. Getting stronger.
Are you using
I'm using night
vision camera? Okay.
Okay, power flashes.
Power flashes. That's a bad sign.
Yeah. At the base of that tornado. And we're making our way to Wildfire Road. Wildfire Road. It's going to be northeast of that location.
Okay, let's get our roads here.
3, 4. I would say between 4 and 5 miles north of Highway 54. Again, this is going to be northeast of Mineola, Kansas.
Val, I just got back on. We're in a bad sale area. Dropped off several times. I don't know if you heard me, David, but there was nobody in the mobile home, in the farmhouse. We were searching through it, but then the fire department came up and told us everybody was on.
Tornado still on the ground.
Large tornado on the ground. Alright, so I want to bust over a mile or so and then go north again.
Okay, so the areas of Ford and Buckland, you need to take your tornado precautions. Ford and Buckland, Kansas. We are on Wildfire Road going east now.
still getting power flashes with this tornado. Okay, I'm gonna go north here.
Okay.
Could keep going east and then north.
Okay.
Either way, the least traveled route.
I would go north because we're going to get closer to Dodge City.
All right, let's go north so we keep it in the shot.
Okay.
We're gonna go north.
Now this tornado should go east of Dodge City.
It is gonna go east of Dodge City?
Yes.
Okay.
It is approaching Ford. Ford is southeast of Dodge City, so that's what it's on track for. Ford, Kansas. Okay, sorry.
Okay, put the camera on it because it's still on the ground. Okay, now we have an east. Next east roads, we need to go east here.
Okay, yes. Okay, looks like the funnel is lifting. I still see debris on the ground.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's definitely still debris. And I see the big funnel up above. You can see it better. What's going on right there? What is that?
I don't know. What I have noticed on radar is there's multiple tornado warnings, so I'm not exactly sure.
What is this right there?
You see?
See the dirt?
Okay, I'm gonna move over and look at that dirt. Oh yeah, there's another spin up valve.
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
I can't see a funnel above it. I'm looking, but there is another tornado
Hey,
on the ground.
we got 2 tornadoes on the ground, guys. 2 tornadoes. We got a second one that's formed about 2 miles south of the first one. It lifted. It might have been I don't think it was a satellite, but it lifted. We got our overturned back here.
Okay, right now we're 4 miles north of Highway 54. This is going to be approaching Ford. Okay, I see 2 tornadoes again.
All right, 2 tornadoes again. We have 2 tornadoes on the ground again.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. 2 tornadoes on the ground at the same time. The smaller one is formed south of the big one.
It's just to the right of it.
Okay.
There you go. You can see it pretty clearly now.
Okay.
I've got it on the big screen, Val.
Okay, you got it? Okay. All right, we got to keep our eye on that second.
2 tornadoes on
We
the
are.
ground.
We're. Put that
Sorry.
camera back
Okay,
on.
yeah.
And zoom up with that camera. Zoom up on one of them, on the big one,
Okay.
I guess, so that we have it.
Yes. Okay.
Punch this.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Yeah, they are. Get the tower cam right on the bigger tornado and leave the dash cam.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
You're ready.
And zoom up just a little, so. And the second tornado is just to our northeast. I wish I could see. It's getting so dark out here. I can't see what's going on above it. It's 2 legitimate mesos, or if it's just like a satellite, or maybe a spin up on the RFD. Maybe.
I don't see the second roar to the west. See this go through a
Oh yeah, we saw what it did.
yeah, it obliterated.
Serious damage if it went through it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was a mobile home. Thankfully, the people were not at home. We found that out. That was great news. Also, it flipped a semi on the Highway 54.
Yep. Right in front of us.
Right in front
Right
of us.
in front of us.
That was absolutely crazy. And when it hit that mobile home, just the roar that we heard with all that debris flying was just amazing. Incredible.
All right. We've got good roads now. We got a good road network out here. So, and this tornado is still on the ground. Still has a sizable debris.
I'm going to switch to a dash cam for just a minute.
Okay. I just lost him.
Gonna get my bearings here. All right. Switching back to roof cam with the night vision.
Oh, we got some damage here. It went right through here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Try to get some damage shots here if you can.
Okay. So here's the damage. Is this a home?
Yes, it is.
Oh no. Okay. So.
But it looks like it missed the home, the main part. There's a tree on the road.
Oh no. Okay. Well, you can go through that.
Roll down your window.
Okay.
Hey, is everybody okay here?
Through there, that tree's down through there. They just fell on my damn truck and everything else. We're all fine.
Everybody's fine?
Yeah, we're all okay.
Is there any power lines down or anything?
No, not that I'm seeing here. Then once you get north, there is no more power lines down this road.
All right, I'm gonna try to get through here.
All right, try to get to the.
Okay. All right. So it did cross 120 road.
Damaged?
It's 3 miles south of Saddle Road. So 3 miles south of Saddle Road on 120 is where it crossed.
Yeah, it's still on the ground. I mean, it's not like real wide all along. It might not be huge, but it's strong. We saw what it did to that house back there. The house we just came across, the barns, it had a barn or two that was heavily damaged, but the house appeared to be only minor damage from what we could see to the house, which is good news. The man said that everybody's fine there, everybody's okay. Now, I'm losing it.
Yeah.
Where is it from us right now?
Is
Is it right in my blind spot here? So is it like east, straight northeast of us?
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to pick a road to get on here a little bit.
I think it's weakened. I'm looking for it.
Okay. I could go east on the next county road, section road here.
Looks like the debris is still in the air, but the funnel, I think, has lifted.
You think?
I'm watching close,
Okay.
looking for that debris.
Okay, I'm going to turn right east here on the next road.
Okay.
I'm hearing a tornado warning coming on my phone.
Okay.
All right, turn it right here.
Okay.
Okay, look for it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, this road is muddy.
Goodness. We're probably gonna
Do
come.
you see the funnel?
No, it's lifted. I'm looking in roof cam, looking pretty close.
And I don't know if I should have went on this road or not. This is not the main road. This goes to somebody's house.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I
yeah,
took
you're
the
right.
wrong turn.
Okay.
I don't see the funnel.
I see where the lowering is.
Look for
but,
rotation.
Yeah, it's really hard to see rotation at night. Just to the west. All right, so
You know what? I see a little nub of a funnel to the northeast.
Okay. Let's back up and
We're going to turn around. I gotta be careful. This is a really muddy road here.
Okay, so good news, tornadoes lifted at the moment, but that's not to say it won't reform.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is a supercell, long track supercell producing a long track tornado. Oh yeah, it's probably going to do it again somewhere along the line.
Just want to let everyone on Facebook know that if we lose coverage,
Yeah, I'm about to go in.
oh, what happened there? Did you lose your brakes?
Well, it's just muddy.
Okay.
And the anti-lock brakes took over.
Okay. Just want to let you guys on Facebook know that we are streaming live at news9.com as well as the News 9 Griffin Communications app. So feel free if we lose coverage and get dropped off here, it's possible we
What's
will
that
be
right
back
straight
here
ahead of us?
soon. Okay,
Does it look like straight up there?
straight ahead.
Straight up in the air.
Okay, I'm looking for the lowering.
Look visually.
Yes. Visually, okay. I cannot see.
And our roads just went from bad to worse here. Boy, those anti-lock brakes are worth their weight in gold. I guarantee you, because that road was slick and I was sliding and it eventually just brought me to a complete stop.
Yeah.
Well, alright, so
I'm looking all
it appears
around.
that it's lifted.
There is a lowering. Let me see where I'm pointing. Let me see where I'm pointing here. Where's that tower? See that white tower, the flashing tower?
Yep.
Where is that?
I don't know. Look around. Oh, it's right over there.
I
The
don't
red
know.
one.
That's not it. This one has 4 lights.
I don't know. Man, this is one bad road.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That is the tower.
Okay. Yeah, those lights and that camera, the lights appear different.
Yeah, they do.
Alright, I just need to make it to this paved road. This is one muddy, slick road here.
Yeah.
What time is it? Alright, so it's getting dark. The tornado appears to have lifted. We can't see it anymore.
I'm gonna try to look to our
It
southwest.
missed Ford. I'm saying unless it reforms over there, it appears to have missed Ford, which is great news.
Yes, I think it went west and north.
Okay. All right, let's try to get our bearings down. Let's try to figure out what's where.
Yeah. I cannot get a radar update. So I don't know where we are in reference to
I don't
that.
either.
I'm just gonna use Rift Cam to look all the way around.
Okay. So remember where you're at too. If I'm gonna hazard a guess, it's gonna have to be, I would say, just to our east northeast. The remnant circulation.
Yeah.
I don't see anything on the ground. Gotta look. Let's look visually and see what's going on here.
Okay.
Can you turn your light off?
Oh yeah.
Because when these things dissipate like this, generally there's a new wall cloud that forms, maybe a little east.
Okay, I'm seeing what looks like rain wrapping around the lowered area right over here.
Okay, are you seeing that with the camera?
It's just to the left of the lights.
Okay.
Just to the left of the lights.
I see it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. It's there.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, it's.
Is anything
I
painted in?
don't see anything on the ground, but I do see a lowering possible funnel.
All right.
We're a little bit too far away to tell. Okay, so we're traveling east on Saddle Road. We're south of Highway 400.
Well, I smell petroleum or something. Keep
Yeah.
your eyes open for anything down, power lines or anything.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep my eye on this roof cam.
I'm not completely for sure it's that far.
Okay. It just
I'm
looks that
almost
way.
thinking it's a little closer to us.
Okay.
It might be. That might be the new one that's trying to form.
Yeah, I just think rain is in the way of the one to the left, and there's a new one forming just barely to the right of that. Okay, we might have it on the ground again.
Where? In that same
On
spot?
that same spot. I'm going to zoom in.
All right.
It's got a lightning just right. I'm watching. Watching close. Yeah, that's really hanging low. I think. Yeah, I think it's a lot stronger. I think it kind of cycled and it's getting stronger right over those lights.
It's a little high base though, isn't it? Maybe. But it's lowering, right? It's getting lower.
Yeah. So this area of circulation is going to be north of Ford, just barely north of where that Highway 400 turns off to the northwest. I think it's across the river. I'll look all down the line here, make sure I don't have surprises. I still have not had a radar update in about 41 minutes. Do you have any radar updates?
Let me check and see.
Hopefully when we come into Ford.
It still has a tornado warning on it.
Okay. Okay, it's developing a clear slot now. I can see the clear slot.
It's developing a hook.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely has an apparent clear slot and a lowering right over those lights.
Okay,
Right over the
we could go
lights.
north here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
We could take that 126 that comes off of 400.
You know, we really don't have much of a choice but to go straight north here.
Yeah.
And that's definitely the new war cloud.
Yeah. Okay, it's getting 136, which is east of 400, that goes straight north out of Ford, Kansas. And I would say the circulation is about 3 miles northeast of Ford.
It's a big, broad lowered base is what it is right now. Now we have to go north. We could go east on Third Roads to that road.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Is it paved?
Shows it to me. I don't know if it is or not.
Is this paved? Oh, there came the dirt.
No, this ain't paved.
Maybe it'll loop all around.
That's a menacing looking wall cloud, isn't it?
Yes. Check to our sound.
This is a good road here. This is a gravel road.
Good.
There's also another lowering just to the southeast of that one, smaller.
Yeah, see that smaller one forming that you're talking about?
Yep,
It's got a little nub at the bottom.
yep. Sure does.
Man, I wish I could record on the roof cam. I gotta get that fixed. I gotta get that fixed. Okay, yeah, that is really shaping up there. Right in the middle of the screen, you can see we had a lowering on the left, and there's a little smaller lowering on the right. So we'll have to see what that does. We're closing in on it. We're getting pretty close, so.
You know, I think that the storm has definitely increased its forward speed, you know, from what it was earlier. There goes a jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit. Okay, we're about 2 miles west of 132 road. Just to give you guys a little bit more. Oh, I see debris. I think I see debris. Oh, it's on the ground. It's
Oh
on the
my
ground.
goodness, that's a big one.
It's on the ground.
Tornado on the ground now. Wow.
So this is going to be straight north of, this is going to be northeast of Ford. The east-west road we're on is Ridge Road. It's going to be about a mile north of Ridge Road and just slightly west of 132 Road. And really there's not a whole lot of towns around here. It's going to be northwest of Mullinville.
Hey, we got a tornado on the ground again. A big one. Lots of debris. Lots of debris. We got another tornado on the ground now. To our north about 2 or 3 miles. Lots of debris. That thing just formed a new wall cloud in cycle a while ago, and now it just touched down. And this wall cloud's a lot bigger than the other one.
Okay, we're getting really close, 1 mile
Okay.
to 132.
Okay. Okay. Well, do the same thing in a little bit.
Wow, it's
It's hard to
large.
give it up.
It's a large tornado.
Large tornado now. Wow. You see our video, David? You're gonna have to swing when we turn north. You have to swing
Yeah.
roof cam over.
I will.
Okay, we've got a north road at 1 mile.
All right, they just issued a new tornado warning. For
Large
this.
tornado. Let's look at the map and see who's in the path of this thing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of towns real close.
Yeah,
by.
there's no the Windthorst. There's probably going to miss Windthorst to the east, but I wouldn't count on it just yet. If this thing turns left again, like it's done several times. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Okay, this is
Where's our road? It's coming up. Okay, that's not it.
right in.
Yep, you're right. It is a bigger tornado. You ought to be able to see it. This thing from 6 or 7 miles away or more. Oh man, that's awesome. Alan's 10 miles away in the south, and he can see this thing.
Kenny.
Yep. I really think it's going to turn into a much bigger tornado. Now I'm turning north, we ought to get a much better shot. So you're going to swing that camera around?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so we are turning
Yep,
north.
you're exactly right. It's lifted. There is debris on the ground beneath the wall cloud, but there's 2 wall clouds. There's 2 wall clouds. No, there's a funnel forming again, another funnel. There was a big debris cloud on the ground, but the big debris cloud funnel lifted, but there's another wall cloud trying to form that's left. Yeah, this is going to turn into a much bigger one, I'm afraid. It's looking a little ragged at the moment. You see debris on the ground now?
I'm not on the ground. I'm gonna pull back just a little bit and get the big shot. I'm
Boy,
looking-
that's a monstrous wall cloud.
It's a monster wall cloud, yeah. That whole entire
The
area.
wall cloud itself is dragging the ground.
There's an area to the right.
Yeah, the area to the right is where that tornado came out of.
Okay. And I see a funnel again with that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a large wall cloud.
That's a monstrous wall cloud. That's going to be a wedge if that thing comes down.
So there's the big picture. I pulled all the way back. All of you watching on Facebook, be sure and tune in tomorrow as well. We're going to be chasing storms all across Oklahoma. There is a risk for tomorrow, so be sure and follow us on Facebook. Download the News 9 app. You can watch us there.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
I see
wall
debris
cloud-
on the right.
Where's debris on the right?
Right
Okay,
side
there's
of the road.
debris on the right. To the right of the road, there's debris. So this is deceiving, Alan, because the big wall cloud you're seeing is not on the ground, but there's debris to the right of it a little ways, to the east of it, and that's where the bigger tornado came out of a while ago. So now there's, to the right is where the biggest part of the debris is. The wall cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's the tornado on the ground to the right. To the right of the big low-hanging wall cloud.
So tornado on the right, lowering on the left. Could have 2 tornadoes at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, what are our
There
east?
could end up being 2 tornadoes with this. Oh, there is a funnel coming out of the bigger.
Yeah.
There's a funnel coming down out of the big wall cloud now. I think we should have 2 tornadoes on the ground in.
How far away do you think that is? I just do not.
2 miles.
Okay. I just don't have a good perspective.
Yeah, it's about 2 miles. It's always a little closer at night.
Yeah. So we're getting wraparound rain now.
Wraparound rain.
Do we have an east option?
Dirt roads. It's got to go a mile though. Yeah, we're getting buffeted now with strong RFD.
I think we're gonna lose that in the
We're
rain.
gonna lose it in wraparound in just a minute. Yeah, we gotta come to the road. There's no section line road here. All right, we're about to go under the big wall cloud though. Oh my God. All right, we're getting RFD. We're about to go under the big wall cloud. We're getting RFD here of 50 to 60.
You think you can make it to that next mile section?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here.
Okay.
Except I don't want to drive up under it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're getting 70. Turn this thing on. Let's see what kind of wind we're getting. We're getting west winds. What is our west winds here? We're about to find 81 miles an hour. We just had a gust of 81.
Yeah, this might be a lot closer than we think
It is closer than we think it is, guys. That's what's going on here. We just had a gust of 81 measured.
Oh wow! Look at it. It's on the ground. It's
Where?
on the ground.
Show me.
Just right over here.
It's on the ground a half mile northeast of us. We're going to stop here for a second. We're getting 80 mile an hour wind gusts, 81 miles an hour.
Okay, power flash.
Saw a power flash. I'm going to move up a little.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bigger debris cloud now.
Okay. Yeah, if we could half a mile to our east.
Is
road.
that camera on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Lots of debris.
We're getting sustained winds of 69.
Yeah, the scary part about this is you don't know if another tornado is going to form nearby. That's definitely where the main circulation is. I'm looking to the east, not seeing anything. That's where the tornado is. So, depending on how far that is. I'm not sure how far this way.
I don't know.
I don't know which way I'm pointed at.
I'm going to check out this road here.
Okay, it's right over here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, we got a paved road up here.
I'm gonna go all the way up there.
Well, let's see what this road looks like first.
We just, yeah.
We want to get gotta be fast.
Okay.
I say we go north. Let's go north.
North. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
Stop.
Now, here's another thing you're not going to want to hear.
What?
At some point, I don't know how long this storm's going to go on.
Do you have to get gas?
No, at some point, you got to get up and you got to go back.
How, oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To get sleep for
Because
tomorrow.
we're going to have a long day, early start tomorrow. But we'll follow this as long as we can see it, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. What are the towns coming up right now? We're 132. It's approaching Jewel Road. Jewel Road.
It's approaching Jewel Road, maybe about 2 or 3 miles east of 132 Road.
Okay. So this is gonna miss Windthorst to the east, I believe, as long as it continues northeast.
Yes.
If it moves straight north, then Windthorst could be affected, but my guess right now is Windthorst, it's going to miss you to the east, but we've got, let's see, what is that?
So this thing is trying to turn into a wedge.
Power flash again.
Power flash. Make sure we keep down.
Yeah,
We're going to want that.
I know. It's just,
This doesn't get recorded.
it's hard to tell exactly where it is.
Yeah, it's over there somewhere.
More to the
Well,
right.
you know, it's in the rain, so it's hard to really see, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm almost thinking it might be straight east of us now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to swing my camera all the way around
And
again.
we are going to turn right up here in half a mile.
Swing it. Okay.
We have not, but we would not be in the know about that because we're not, unless you seen anything on Facebook about injuries.
No, I have not.
Now, I can tell you this, the 2 houses that we came to that were damaged, no injuries because they weren't there. The truck driver was not injured. Okay, let's find it before we drive.
Kind of lost it in the rain, I think. I'm looking hard. Okay, that's gonna be
Gotta
south
look
of
for
it.
that lightning.
I think it's gonna be back behind the rain, northeast of us.
I think it's that far north already.
I know it's not close. Okay, it's possible it's straight east of us, straight down the road.
It's possible, yeah. I mean, our winds are in the right direction for that. Just keep your eyes open
Yeah, I'm looking.
because we're going into the rain here.
Those lights, we gotta pass that
Wow.
guy. We have to pass him, I can't see.
I see something like straight ahead, straight east of us, but it doesn't look like. David, we've lost sight of it in the rain here. It was almost a wedge. It was verge of becoming a wedge. We saw it last.
I mean,
Where do you think it is?
We'll look right here.
Which way are you looking?
Straight east.
Okay.
Just got a little bit of rain on. I just can't see through the lights. You can get past the lights.
Yeah. What
Okay.
town is this?
This is Jewel Road, just 1 mile east of Windthorst. Yeah, I need to get past that light.
You're watching down that way too, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, there is nothing down there.
There's something that way?
There's nothing down
Okay.
there.
Nothing that way or nothing straight east?
Okay, we have a line of trees in the way, so
Ah!
just keep
Okay.
keep going east. I mean, I see something straight down the road, a little bit north of the road. Okay.
Yeah, I think I see something just to the north of the road. Possibly. But there's so many trees here. We gotta get around these trees. Now, I just saw something up in the near ground.
You did?
Up here.
What's our winds?
Well, I don't know. It's
Are they
blowing
west?
though. Okay, so when are these trees gonna end?
I don't know. Where'd all these trees come
I
from?
don't know.
I'm just gonna look around.
Yeah, look around.
Yeah, I don't see anything over here at all.
Okay.
Just the flanking line. Try to blow that off my screen. Yeah, until we get out of these trees, we just
Yeah,
can't see
there's
anything.
I can looking up. There's a big lowering just north of us, just
Okay.
half a mile north of us. Can you make this a little dimmer?
Yeah.
All right. There's a big lowering straight north, but it doesn't look like much. I still think there might be something up here to the northeast.
Okay, it's on the ground. I see it on the ground, just
Okay.
barely north of the road
All right.
to our northeast. It's still there.
All right.
Watch for damage on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it now. I think we had a little bit of rain in between us and it for a little while.
Oh, it's big.
Yes, it is. All right, so we have sight of it again.
David, we've got sight of it again, and it's really big.
This is southwest of Kinsley, Kansas. Large tornado on the ground. Southwest of Kinsley, Kansas. Okay, we're gonna have to go north because we have a river.
At some point, we will be. I mean,
Look how big that is.
it's a wedge. Yeah, it's a definite wedge.
All right, southwest Kinsley.
We gotta watch for debris here.
Yeah, I smell something.
I smell something. There's a sign down. Watch.
Okay, this is a damage
Hey,
path.
David, it's a wedge.
Okay,
It's
do you have overhead lights?
I don't have them.
Okay. There is some
Okay,
damage.
look at the debris in the trees.
Okay.
We're coming across its damage path now.
I'm gonna switch to.
Switch to dash cam.
Yeah. Okay, and we're smelling.
We're smelling some
sounds-
sort of petroleum.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fire back there
Oh.
where a house was hit.
There's a house on fire.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
What do you think? Chase the tornado?
You want to come in behind me?
Okay.
Let's look.
We've got to check this.
Oh,
Do you think that's a house?
there's a house on fire back here, David, where the tornado hit it. If anybody can hear us on Facebook, find the location on this.
Okay.
Make that brighter if you can. There's a house on
1,
fire.
2, 3, 4, 5 miles east of Windthorst. 5 east of Windthorst.
Now there's a house on fire 5 miles east of Windthorst and maybe a half a mile or so south of the highway.
I'm gonna put roof cam.
Boy, they must have taken a direct hit.
How do you get to it? Okay, so I think we can go south here.
Yeah,
Here's
there's a
your
road.
road.
There's a road.
Yeah, here's your road.
If anybody's hearing us now, we need to alert the authorities.
5 east of Windthorst is the location.
I'm
And
gonna-
this is 136 road.
We're gonna make sure it's a house though before
Okay.
we get too crazy with it. Might be something else. It's a wedge. There's a wedge tornado on the ground just to our northeast. David, we're going back to check on the people at the house. We just got hit by a big tornado.
roof cam real quick. I've got the Wedge in sight. Roof cam is showing. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness, fire. So there's the Wedge. I'm gonna switch to
Tree branch road. Oh, that's not a house. That's a grass fire. Never mind. It's not a house.
It's a grass fire from lightning.
Well, let's just see. Let's see
Okay.
before we get to it. All right, it's a grass fire, guys. No house on fire. No house.
Okay,
We're just so used to seeing.
It was started by power lines. I
Oh,
see the
power lines are down. That's what started it.
So there is damage here. What is this over? Okay, look at the tree damage. Let's look at the tree damage over here. Can you
Okay.
point over
Yep.
here? All right.
Those barns are still there.
There's a silo. Yeah. Okay, so this
Shoot
is.
the fire.
Can you move your phone, please?
Okay.
All right. So I don't really see a house here. I just see a couple of grain silos. This is about 3/4 of a mile south
Get the
of.
power lines on the fire.
Are we doing the 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you have damage.
Yeah, okay. Man, I still cannot get a radar update. I'm not sure why.
See that?
Oh. Okay.
David's showing video right now.
Okay. Trying to see if I can see the tornado with roof cam.
You want to go back and look at for it?
Yeah, I mean, does he want this shot? I mean, we don't want to stay here, do we? Yeah, I can't see the Wedge because of the smoke. Looking for it.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, so again, update 5 miles east of Windthorst is this grass fire caused by downed power lines. Okay, I'm gonna switch to night vision roof cam.
By the way, that fire was caused by downed power lines due to the tornado. All right, so no, it was downed power lines started a wildfire. So it was not a house. It was just a field on fire, but it was due to downed power lines. Good night. Does that include 35 tornadoes today already.
It's still on the ground.
Okay, you're seeing it?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna have to leave it at some point, but let's get up by it again. Let's look at it before we leave.
Okay. You're about to lose your east road. We have to go north up to that highway.
Oh, there's damage here. This is where the big power line's down. Goodness. You know what?
Power lines. Ooh, can we even get across?
I don't know. I smell.
You can over on the left side.
Wow.
What did
Let's see
he
if
just
we
say?
can look in that direction.
I heard Justin. What did he say?
It was David that said it. He said Monday's going to be a high risk and it's going to be an outbreak.
Oh my goodness.
It's over that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just getting a video of this. I have roof cam on it.
Man, I think it's time to turn around and go. I mean, we could chase this all the way to Nebraska, but we got an early morning.
Yeah. Where's my...
And it's getting more and more rain wrapped as it goes, you know, after dark. So if it was our viewing area, yes.
Okay, I'm going to switch to roof cam again. Let's take a look at this.
Wow, man. David, I think we're going to turn around. We have power lines on the road here.
Get through there?
What's that?
You don't do that?
Yeah, I think probably. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell what's on the... There's another line on the other side.
Just can't keep up with this thing.
I know, and it keeps getting rain wrapped, and we're a little ways out of our viewing area. But it's a well, last we saw it was a wedge.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it back there. It was thick.
All right,
I'm
let's
still,
turn around and go.
I'm still looking.
I don't. All right, good luck. Be safe.
It could be right behind the rain, but I see it lowering way off in the distance there.
If we had a
Do you
good
have
road
radar? I don't have radar.
set up, but our roads are. We're gonna have to take dirt roads if we want to follow this thing, or
You want to
the
just
straight-
go up to, yeah.
well, let me just.
We could go to Kinsley and then, how far up are we? Oh, we're not that far. Really.
Let's see if we can go through here.
Stay far left.
How close is that going to be to us?
I mean, with the roof camera, you might just get out. When you get underneath them, you might get out and look.
See, there's another one up there too.
Oh,
Will
there
told me
is.
some things about power lines
That made you not want to drive under them again?
yeah.
Do they, because of the arcing?
They can
Or-
arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say we turn around.
Alright.
It's not
Let's
worth
go back.
damaging the truck tonight.
Right.
We need
We got some big days ahead of us.
We
so.
need it in tip-top shape for next few days. Okay, so this tornado is headed for Kinsley.
I'll turn around. See anything behind me? I can't see a thing.
I don't see anything behind you. Okay, so Facebook, we're going to wrap things up. We've got to head back to Oklahoma and provide coverage for News 9. Early in the morning is another round is going to take place. So be sure and like and follow our page. Download the News 9 app, and you can watch us there as well as news9.com. And we're going to shut things down here in just a few minutes. And this thing continues to be tornado warned, moving up towards Kinsley County or Kinsley, Kansas.
Yeah. If you live in Kinsley, take this thing very seriously. It's getting close to you. Last we saw, it was a wedge, and when we say wedge, that's the biggest kind of tornado there is.
There's the fire that it started.
Yeah, it started a fire from down power lines. So anyway, Kinsley, and anybody that lives southwest of Kinsley, out in the country, you're in the direct line of fire here. I've got to figure out our best way back home. So just to recap what happened today, is this a road that goes south here? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let's take it. That's the road we went down with the fire. We're going to turn and go down that road and try to get us back.
Were there power lines across the road or not?
I didn't see any.
Okay. Okay.
So just want to recap everything real quick on what happened today while y'all are still with us. But the first tornado was in northern Beaver County. Northern Beaver County, north of Forgan, a couple miles south of the border, traveled up to the border, up to the Kansas border, lifted, and then it put down a bigger one. Well, we're going to have to go back and see where we were with all these tornadoes. I don't even know how many we saw today.
I don't know.
There's at least 6 or 7 or 8, I don't know. But and then it put down a bigger tornado, and that was east of, is that Fowler?
Yes.
Okay, it touched down southeast of Fowler to start with, and then went east of Fowler. We drove up on Highway 54 in Fowler.
It passed east or west of Mineola. West of Mineola.
Right, west of Mineola, east of Fowler. It knocked over a semi right in front of us and crossed the road right in front of us, like less than 100 yards. And then we checked on the semi driver because it happened. I mean, he just got overturned on its side. So I ran up there. We were the first ones on the scene. We ran up, and he was hanging by his seatbelt, but he was conscious and he was fine. Eventually, he pulled out his pocket knife and cut the seatbelt. And about that time, we asked him if he wanted us to knock out his windshield so he could crawl out. And he said no. He was going to try and crawl out the side door, which was on the top. About that time, the fire department pulled up, so we let them have it, and we took off and kept chasing the tornado, caught up with it again, northeast of there, a couple miles, north of, what town was that, Mineola?
Mineola.
North of Mineola, and as soon as we caught right up to it, it crossed the road, I'm going to say less than 100 yards in front of us, and directly hit a farmhouse. I mean, it couldn't have been more directly hit. It took a direct hit right in front of us. Yeah, we've turned around, and we're gonna come back if we can make it through with all this debris here. There's power lines on the road. How soon? Yeah, we will. You want to see the fire started by the down power lines in the shot?
Can you turn that light off, please?
Say no? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Can you turn off the interior light, please? Off.
Got it, okay. Hey, did you get the video of it hitting that house in front of us? How'd it turn out? Because it was getting kind of dark. Yeah. Okay.
Man, could you back up because we got fire coming down here, please?
Okay.
Oh, there's a car over here.
Keep the shot if you can. Was there a car here?
Yes, there is.
Am I gonna hit it? I can't see.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Am I gonna hit him?
No, you're not.
Okay. Just get a shot of the fire, but he's probably not even gonna show it.
Oh, okay.
Because he's gonna be using tornado video.
All right. us to hold the shot, or?
I don't even know if they're going to use it, but I would hold it.
Okay, so we're just like 3 minutes away.
Yeah, we're just a few minutes, 1 minute away, and he's gonna talk about the tornado video.
Okay. As soon as that happens, I need to start editing.
And we need to get home.
Yeah. It's a good thing.
We probably need to go over there and south.
It's a good thing it rained in this area, because this could have turned out to be a big wildfire.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh man, David, it all started in Beaver County, north of Forgan, the first tornado put down, and after that, I can't count how many tornadoes we've seen. It just kept getting bigger and bigger the further north it went. That scene right there, the semi got knocked over right in front of us. That tornado crossed the road probably between 50 and 100 yards in front of us, and then later directly hit a house right in front of us. We also checked on them. Nobody hurt because nobody was there. Thank the Lord for that, David, but it's going to be a big day tomorrow and probably next week too. Back to you. But it just popped out.
What did?
I said thank the Lord for that.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah.
All right. I think we need to go. I don't know if we're going to make it down this road. And it's dirt anyway, so we'll go back. Anybody behind me?
No. Try to keep, well, yeah, I was scrambling trying to find felt to cover your phones.
They didn't even use that shot.
Oh, they didn't?
No,
Okay.
they just used our tornado video.
Oh, good, okay.
Are we still alive or are we down?
I don't know.
You might want to check.
Okay, I'm gonna try. It's kind of a bad cell area. I'm a while to get to the fire. We were talking about that
what's going to happen. Here's what we think about tomorrow. I don't know how much longer the live stream is going to stay up. Tomorrow needs to be watched real close. The overall setup is one that could favor a tornado outbreak tomorrow, possibly. However, there's a lot of storms that are going to be forming in the morning. And a lot of times when you got a lot of storms forming early like that, all the rain, cooled air, and outflow from those storms makes cooler, and it kills the chance for severe weather. So we just got to see what happens. If that's not as big as expected, then we're going to have a bad day tomorrow. If that's a lot bigger than expected, we might not have anything tomorrow. It just depends. I'm going to have to pull off the road here. So anyway, that's what we're thinking tomorrow. Now, we're going to have a break on Sunday, it looks like, but then Monday, a bigger trough comes through. Monday could be a very bad day. It's possible it could be a very bad day. We can't say for certain. We just know that it's possible. So just be on the lookout for that, man. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to give you tomorrow's outlook. If you're still watching on Facebook, this is what it looks like for tomorrow. And this will probably change overnight, but that's what we're looking at as far as the severe threat for tomorrow.
You know, I wonder if that semi was in our video.
It was.
When it
Yeah.
fell?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
hey, David. David. I don't know if you've checked our video. You might go back and look. It's possible that we might have when the semi actually got knocked over. Okay, because I know we were, if not, he might have been just out of the shot. I'm not for sure. But I think it was in it. Whoa. Let me see that. Who is that?
Grace.
Hey, David, my daughter just texted me, said that they saw it on our live stream. They actually saw it fall over.
That's right.
Wow.
Look at
Thanks, Kelly.
that. No, awesome.
Well, I feel guilty for being called that for sure, because we're just
Doing what we do.
doing what we do, I guess. Yeah. Okay, is this our road? This is our road, I think, is it? Help. Is this it?
Yes, it is. If you want to go back the way we came.
Yeah, get south, get on the road, and get home.
Now you could have gone, well, I mean, yeah, we want to just go south all the way to down here.
Okay. Are we off now?
We are, yes.
get in. I mean, we'll get up as early as we physically can. I know it's going to be a long day tomorrow. That's probably going to be a sure bet up there. Yeah. And I guess the cold pool thing, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Said on that cold pool thing, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. That's tomorrow afternoon. Wow. That is a long track. And after what I saw today, I believe it. Yeah, as long as it's got tape on its path. Look at that semi. Brian said he was going to send us a clip of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Or maybe put it on Facebook.
okay.
So that needs to get on Facebook as soon as possible.
And when it hit that house.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So there's our opening.
Wow. That's perfect opening.
4.3 thousand comments.
Good God.
That's. That is.
It's going to be off the charts.
It must not have it figured out yet. Everybody's saying, Val, call the fire department. Call the fire
Everybody saying what?
We should have called the fire department.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they're for.
That's, yeah, why don't they call the fire department?
visually saw the semi got knocked over.
I saw it in the corner of my eye happen. Yeah.
Okay, well, I was so focused on the tornado.
Yeah.
that how can you miss a semi getting knocked over right in front of you?
And then we're all like, look at that funnel. Like for the longest time, I look over and it was like big old debris over there. I was like, they have debris. It was funny. Oh, man.
It says, did you read that? It says he Facebook messaged you the links.
Oh,
Okay? Look, read it. You need to look at those
okay.
and show them to me because I want to see this.
Well, I haven't seen it. Oh, Facebook message. Okay. We're just in a bad cell area. Oh, my flowers. Is this another damage path?
Coming up on it. It's a fire truck.
I wonder how the firemen knew those people weren't home.
I don't know. They probably contacted them. They probably know them.
Maybe they're out of town. I hope they don't have to come home to something like that. Man, this nighttime business is rough. What happened to all the other chasers? Did they go home?
They fell behind. I'm not for sure about. I gotta find out what happened to Tom and Rob. I know Alan didn't see the funnel when we first saw the debris, the first angled funnel of the debris.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't see that, and I don't know if he saw the second one. After we told him where it was, he did, I think. But he was behind us at that point, 3 or 4 miles, and then turned around and started coming back. And then caught back up, almost caught back up with us, went across the road by the semi. Almost, but I think he was still a couple miles back.
They must have.
I can hear you, Alan. Alan? have to have a bull session about what happened today. I want to find out where you were and all that stuff. Where was Tom and Rob? I'd lost track of them. Really? Where were y'all? Where did y'all end up? I tell you, go ahead. Were you on our stream watching it? Now, I don't know. We didn't actually see it happen because we were so focused on the tornado. But could you actually see the semi get knocked over? All right, well, Ryan at the station says yes, but man, me and Amy both, I mean, it happened right in front of us. I don't know how you can miss a semi falling over, but we were so focused on the tornado that we just didn't see it, but I looked up and all of a sudden, there he is on his side. I mean, yeah, go ahead. That's amazing. It was anti-cyclonic. Wow. Well, I couldn't tell from where. Okay. Man, well, it was a little too dark for us, you know, to see if it was coming out of a legit wall cloud, but I bet it was. I mean, it had to have been. Okay.